What's good, YouTube boxing fan all over the world? It's your boy Real Talk Boxing back at you again. Let's jump back on Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. I have some news for you guys. Some intriguing news. Now, everybody knows that I said that Jake is going to wipe the floor with Nate Robinson. I said that I saw a 20-minute video of Nate Robinson in camp, and he doesn't look good. Looks very amateurish, making very amateur mistakes on the mitts. Very stiff, very mechanical, not good movement whatsoever. And I basically said that Jake Paul is going to wipe the floor with Nate. Well, there's a WBC super middleweight champion by the name of David Benavidez. David Benavidez, if you don't know him, he is a monster. And that's all I have to say about David Benavidez. Watch his highlights. The dude is a monster. He beat Anthony the Dog Dirrell for his WBC super middleweight title. And the dude he's on a roll. Look up David Benavidez if you don't know him. He was doing an interview with someone, and they were asked, did Nate come through and do some training with you guys here at this boxing camp? And Benavidez was like, yeah, he did. Yeah. He said, and he looks pretty good. He looks sharp. He said, we're closing down, eyes from coming in and viewing what I'm doing. They had the whole boxing ring where his section was taped off. No one could see through it. They had tarp up. So obviously he's getting ready for something major and doesn't want any footage out of him training. And he says, we're not training with him now because of what I'm going through right now. But he says that Nate Diaz has been training for at least 2 years, give or take. This is what David Benavidez says. So what does that mean? Is Nate pulling the wool over our eyes? Is he faking the phone? Is he just allowing us to see what he wants us to see? Does he have a hidden agenda? I mean, it's a great strategy to let your opponent know or let your opponent think that you know less than what you really know. I've done it before. I went and sparred in Tyler, Texas, and they had about 4 or 5 killers in that gym, man. And we were all warming up, geared out on the bags, and they were just throwing everything with intent on that bag, showing us everything they had. And I'm just doing real mediocre punches, slower than what I usually would. My technique was purposely off balance. My technique was purposely off point. So when I got in the ring with one of the guys, I had the advantage. The element of surprise. So is this what Nate's doing? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. And it's actually a smart move. Because as far as I know, Nate just only had a month, of training. So, I mean, it's a very, very strategic and smart move on his part to allow Jake to think he doesn't know as much as Jake does. Now I got to kind of go back and renege on the fact that I said that Jake may wipe the floor with Nate. It might be different now because Nate might know more than what he's been putting on or he's been letting on. I mean, he's just been showing us, possibly just been showing us what he wants us to see. It was a surprise to me. Is it a surprise to you? Did you know that? I tell you what, leave your comment below and let me know because now I'm even more intrigued with this fight. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. Leave your comments below. Let me know. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Real Talk Boxing. We out.